Hey guys, this is Lana, your Beachbody coach, and I just wanted to go over the containers and the 21-day eating plan that you got in your box. The first thing you want to do is get out this little booklet and you want to try to read it from cover to cover. Do that at least once. If you can, do it twice before you start. There's everything you need to know in here. And they also give you these little containers, and you're probably wondering, how in the world do I use these? If you read through the book, it tells you what goes into each container. The greens are for veggies, the purple is for fruit, the yellows here are for carbs, we have red is protein, and the orange would be your salad dressing, and then the blue, the little blue, would be cheese or some nuts and stuff. The biggest thing that you want to do is be prepared. Preparation is the key. So that means reading this, going to your grocery store, and getting everything that you need for the week. You want to do it week by week by week. If your refrigerator is empty and there's only unhealthy things in there, you're going to grab those things and eat them because you're hungry. So you want to make sure your fridge and your pantry are stocked with options that you can eat. You also want to make sure that everything that you don't want to eat is out of your house. So go through, get a trash bag or a box to donate, and get out all of the cookies and the brownies and anything else that's going to tempt you. Another thing that really helped me in my first 3 weeks was this printout. If you go to the files section, you will find this printout, and on the very top it'll say your calorie range. So make sure you print the one out for your calorie range, and it has your whole week, every single day on here. And this was so great for me because I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm pretty much home every day. So I just put this right on my fridge, and every day as I drank a glass of water, I would mark off one of the blue circles on top for water. If I ate a veggie, I'd fill in the little blank for the green veggie, and I knew, okay, I have 2 veggies left for the day. This keeps you thinking ahead. You have to constantly think ahead. If I'm going to have spaghetti for dinner, I know that's a carb, and the pasta sauce counts as a fruit, and then there's a meat if I'm going to do ground beef or ground turkey. So I sometimes would make a little mark by those and say, you know, I'm saving those for dinner. So I don't want to eat all those because I only have 2 carbs. So that was kind of a struggle for me, was narrowing down my carbs, because most of the time for breakfast I would have oatmeal or something that was a carb. So that automatically cut my 2 carbs down to 1, and I only had 1 for the rest of the day. So just try to be strategic and always mark it. There's also apps for your phone. There's 3 different 21-day fix apps. You can look at them. I think they're each like 99 cents or $1, so they're not expensive. And just read the reviews and kind of what it's like, and find the one that's best for you. If you're going to be gone to work every day, you'll probably want to get the app so that you can be marking off what you eat while you're gone instead of having this little paper on your fridge. So it just depends on whether you're constantly gone throughout the day or whether you're home, and which system works best for you. Do the one that works for you. Don't do what works for me. You know, the one that makes the most sense to you that you're actually going to use, try to do that one. The other thing is, if you're taking your shake, which you want to make sure you're taking your shake every day, right after your workout, you take your shake. I automatically, as soon as I do my shake, I do mine with water. So I can mark off a water, I mark off a protein, which is the red, and I put peanut butter in mine, so I mark off an oil. The peanut butter counts as an oil, and I get 2 teaspoons of oil per day. Then I try to save my other teaspoon for night, because usually I'm sauteing some vegetables, or maybe I use it to do some ground turkey or something like that. So I try to save my second oil for nighttime. You know, eating on the go, if you're going to work every day, you're going to want to prepare the night before. So you're going to want to measure out everything, you know, get your vegetables, maybe you're taking a salad to work, fill up the container with your spinach or whatever you're taking, and then you can take this to work in your little container, but you can also just, you know, get some Ziploc bags And you could have your whole week's worth of lunches like set up and ready to go. Just dump it in the Ziploc bag, put it in your fridge, mark it, Tuesday's lunch, 1 vegetable. So there's a lot of ways that you can prepare ahead and have some of these things done. I even took these to a few events that I was going to, if it's going to be something casual, like we had some church functions. So I took this with me, and while I'm in line getting my food, I had my little containers out, and I was filling them up with salad and filling them up with the meat and asking, if they would help me out a little bit. And that worked for me. They looked at me funny, but I got to start some conversations with them about how I'm eating healthier. But I would say if you're going to like a nice event, like a wedding or something, a little more upscale, I guess, I probably wouldn't take the containers. But as you're eating on this plan, you kind of get used to what a portion looks like. So it'll be easier for you to know, okay, this is what a plate of salad looks like. This is what my portion should look like. And you can kind of guess it. Another big thing, since you're really only supposed to have the dressings that are in the plan, they give you some really great recipes in there. Try those. I would make up a dressing every week, and I would put it in my fridge, and then as I had a salad, I would just fill this up and pour it over my salad. And if I was going somewhere and I knew they had salad there, I would take my own dressing, because the dressings that you're getting, from the store or at a restaurant are not going to be as healthy. They're going to have preservatives and things in there that you don't want to be eating. Another thing that you have to think about is using half of a container. And that's why I liked my little paper. And I know one of the apps allows you to do half portions, because with my salad for lunch, I only wanted to use half of my cheese, so I'd fill it up halfway with feta cheese, pour it over my salad, and then I knew I had half of a cheese left for dinner. I mean, as you do it, it gets easier and easier, and you're going to figure out little tips and tricks. But I just want to try to give you some now so that you're not freaking out and being overwhelmed and then saying, I can't do this. I think that's about it. If you do have questions though, and you do have recipes that you like, please share them or go on and ask your coach for help. Ask them, any kind of questions that you have. But try to fill in every single portion for the day. This is, she made this plan up so that we're fueling our bodies and getting all the protein that we need to build up our muscle and to be able to lose the weight in those inches that we're trying to lose. Try your hardest not to cheat. Autumn says over and over on the workout plan, when you're cheating, you're only cheating yourself. And you don't want to do that. You want to take these 3 weeks and you want to maximize them the most so that you lose the most weight and that you feel your best.